Welcome back to freeCodeCamp's Applied Visual Design section. This is create a more complex shape using CSS and HTML. One of the most popular shapes in the world is the heart shape, and in this challenge you'll create one using pure CSS. But first you need to understand the before and after pseudo-elements. These pseudo-elements are used to add something before or after a selected element. In the following example, a before pseudo-element is used to add a rectangle to an element with the class heart. Here we have heart, has this pseudo class before, and we're giving it that content empty string, background color yellow, with that border radius, position absolute, and height width top and left. For the before and after pseudo elements to function properly, they must have a defined content property. This property is usually used to add things like a photo or text to the selected element. When the before and after pseudo elements are used to make shapes, the content property is still required, but it's set to an empty string. In the above example, the element with the class of heart has a before pseudo element that produces a yellow rectangle with height and width of 50 pixels and 70 pixels respectively. This rectangle has round corners due to its 25% border radius and is positioned absolutely at 5 pixels from the left and 50 pixels above the top of the element. Transform the element on the screen to a heart. In the heart after selector, change the background color to pink and the border radius to 50%. So in the heart after, here it is, background color pink, and then the border radius to 50%. Next, target the element with the class heart, just heart, and fill in the transform property. Transform. Use the rotate function and -45 degrees, -45 DEG works the same way that skew X and skew Y. Finally, in the heart before selector, set its content property to an empty string. Heart before content empty string. And we do see that heart shape. Run test. We did pass. This one is very strange to me. I'm surprised it actually works, but it does. And all we had to do was do the border radius of 50% in a heart after pseudo class, and then target the element with the class heart. So we would have one class named whatever, and then we'd have the after pseudo class of that element, which would have that border radius of 50%, and then we'd have that element before pseudo class and set its content to an empty string. Combining those apparently creates this heart. Pretty amazing. Something that you can again have in the tool set. Make sure to practice these different things we've been learning. Some of these, you don't have to commit to memory. It's just stuff you can Google, but it's still awesome to know it's possible. Make sure to share, like, and subscribe if you like these videos. I'll see you in the next one.